Hi and welcome to Property Funnels. My name is David Steinberg and today I'm going to show you how to automatically capture and populate the contact information for people who contact your business page on Facebook. So what we'll need for that are one campaign in marketing as well as one trigger. So I'm going to show you quickly how we build that. So roll into your account. I'm into a Lazy Agent account and I've got an associated Facebook page for the Lazy Agent. So I'm going to start by creating my campaign. So go into marketing campaigns, create campaign. I'm going to just call this one Facebook Messenger. Make sure we go into campaign configuration. We don't need to add any users yet because it's coming from the main page. And then here, make sure this does not allow multiple. So make sure this is toggled off and that is stop on response. And I'll show you why in a second. Hit save. Now we want to add an event. Click on Messenger. And so this will be the first response when someone lands on your page and says hello. So we can just say hello, and you can grab a custom value here for their name so that it personalizes it. Go to custom values, contact, and first name. Thank you for your message. Oh my gosh. Please leave your contact info here so we may contact you back, or whatever you might actually want to ask for. And then you can say regards or thanks and go to custom values again. Go to user, sorry, not user, go to account, because this is from the page, account name. Comes out as location name. So this is going to be the Lazy Agent. That's going to address the person's first name as it displays on Facebook. So hit save. Then what we might want to do, because people might not respond to the first message and give their contact information. So we're going to go in and add an event. So this one we want to make Messenger again, just to ensure that we can still capture the contact information from Messenger. Okay, so let's say, for example, they didn't respond with the contact information the first time around. We can just say something again like, hey, contact first underscore name. I'd love to help you as soon as possible, or anything to really elicit the response. As soon as possible, please leave your email and cell phone number here so one of our agents can help you with your property needs. And then again, regards, curly brackets, location dot name. All right. So saying I've got an issue here. There's 3 there. Okay, so hit save. Now we don't want them to go out at the same time because that's what will happen here if somebody messages us. So the second message we're going to make after, and let's make that after 10 minutes. So if someone doesn't respond and give their contact information here, we're going to ask them there to give their contact information again. Make sure you turn the campaign on to published from draft. And now that the campaign is ready, we go and create a trigger. So this is going to make sure that when someone contacts the page, it fires off that campaign. So we add a trigger, give this one Facebook Messenger, save. Now we're inside. So we're going to choose customer replied. Find the channel. So I'm going to just write channel. So customer replied, choose that one. Make sure it's on Property Funnels. Customer replied, filter. The reply channel that they replied to, and then select Facebook Messenger. So whenever somebody replies or contacts your page on Facebook Messenger, they're going to send that general open-ended message. Go to Action, choose Add to Campaign, and then we select the campaign that we just made. So there's Facebook Messenger. We can also add another action. So add a contact tag, so that if we want to find these people later, or easy to find them, so we can give a contact tag, we can call these people Facebook Messenger leads. And then make sure you click on the blue. And now when somebody messages our page, they'll get the first response and they'll be tagged Facebook Messenger leads. Hit save and hit activate. Always make sure that your campaigns and your triggers are always active or published. Otherwise, the trigger won't be able to fire an inactive or unpublished campaign, and an inactive trigger will never fire or pick up any action because it's not active. To make sure that it's on, you can go back and you can see it's green. So as soon as we switch it back to draft, it goes gray. So if it goes green, so this trigger is going to fire off the campaign we just built, the Facebook Messenger campaign. Now, let's go ahead and go into conversations and see what happens. Click on conversations. So this was the other day. I've been doing some tests. So I'm going to go back to the lazy agent and I'm going to send a message. So I'm going to click there and I'm going to say, hello, lazy. Enter. Go back to conversations. There we go. So David said, hello, lazy. The lazy agent's Facebook Messenger came back, hello, David. Thank you for your message. Please leave your contact info here so we may contact you back. Regards, the lazy agent. If you look on the right-hand side here, I still don't have a phone number and I still don't have an email address. So while I've asked for it, David hasn't provided it yet. So this message is now going to elicit maybe a response to provide it, or he might ignore it. So if we go back into the campaigns, here's what happened. You can see we've got one active person in this campaign, which is David. If we click on that one, you'll see that it's still running because there's two triggers here. Notice how it's still running. So in 10 minutes or 20 minutes, the second message is going to fire unless David responds. So let's go back to conversations and let's go into Facebook Messenger again. And let's write our cell phone and our email address. So we're going to say 072-721-1122 and then david.steinberg@gmail.com. Enter. Now if we go back to conversations, see? So David just responded, and look how that automatically populates his cell phone number and his email address. But did it stop the second message? So let's go have a look. Go back to campaigns. Click in here. And the trigger is finished. He completed one of two steps in the campaign, but because he responded, the campaign was switched off. Because if we remember going back into campaigns, our settings, our configuration said stop on response. So the reason why the second message didn't fire was because David actually responded to the first message. So that automatically stopped him from receiving the second message, which actually would be annoying, asking the same thing twice. So I hope that makes sense. If you've got any questions, let me know. And if you'd also like to set something like this up for your business and you're not a Property Funnels client, then please get in touch with me at propertyfunnels.club or on my email, david@propertyfunnels.club, or via Facebook on WhatsApp, wherever you want to get in touch with me, you can find me. Thanks so much, and I'll speak to you soon.